Hey, my darling. Honey bun. What's with that look? A bad day, huh? You know those days happen, right? I know how it feels like. Even if I can't relate to your current situation at hand, I can understand why I would feel that way. Remember the promise I made you? Whenever you need me, I will be there for you. Come here. Let's sit down. Let me cover you in a blanket and you tell me everything, alright? I'm sorry that happened to you and made you feel that way. I know it can be hard when people treat you this way. I know it all too well. I wouldn't want you to feel that way, but a lot of people are envious of what makes you unique, or they can't handle you being superior in some ways. They don't see their own strength. They only see what you are better at, and they can't handle that. They want you to be inferior, just because they want to feel leverage and feel better about themselves, instead of improving themselves. But you aren't, and you shouldn't get yourself dragged down for being who you are. Even with all your flaws, and all the things you aren't good at. You are still unique, and you deserve to be loved and treated with respect, regardless of your flaws. Why would you feel bad about having flaws? If we all were perfect, wouldn't that make us all the same and boring? Your flaws and imperfections are what makes you unique. Less people might like you because of it, but the ones who do find the beauty in these imperfections, like I do. Why would I want a perfect person if what makes you unique is the little flaws, the little things that make me smile, and all those little weird things about you are what makes you the person I love. They are what makes you the person I love. If not for them, you wouldn't be the person I look up to and like to smile with. Look at me. I'm neither physically nor academically a perfect man, but you look past my height, past my failures of the past, and you still stand in front of me, proudly telling everyone I'm your man, and why wouldn't I do the same for you? You shouldn't focus too much on what has passed. As hard as it is to accept, our history can't be changed. And I know the past creeps into our mind more often than we want to. And sometimes it's okay to let these thoughts back in and make you realize that those feelings are real and in fact valid. But they shouldn't drag you down, because you are living in the present, not the past. I mean, all of this is okay. It's part of being human. Everyone deals with that. So those feelings are valid all the time. Okay? Don't feel bad about it. So, what takes up your mind besides that? You're still insecure about your body? I knew that would come up, right? You know you can't control everything, right? You can take care of yourself. There are ways to present yourself in the way you want to. Wearing the clothes you like, present the person you want to be like to the outside, and give yourself a feeling of comfort as well. Sure, not everyone likes your style, but that's okay. Own it. Live the way you want to live. Because honestly speaking, if you feel uncomfortable wearing the clothes you would like to wear on the streets, thinking that everyone looks at you and thinks about you in a weird way, that's an intrusive thought. Actually, most people actually don't care, right? And some might even think it's cool that you own your style. When I first met you, it wasn't about beauty for me. Even though I really thought you cute and still think that way about you. It was about you being you. The way you were different. How you dressed. And liked to have these quirky things around you. And on you. I like these unique parts about you. You are strong in that regard. That even I never found the strength to pull through with. These things, to wear them outside. You know, I would love to dress up a lot more. But it's those little things that get me as well, you know. When my colleagues start talking, saying, oh, for who did you dress up as? And why would you wear those nice things? And you look weird. I had that before. And I know it gets to you, right? I'm feeling the same way. But it's okay. I know how it feels when people think of you and ridicule you, even if they are your friends, just for loving these little things. But wearing them and expressing yourself is another level of strength, you know? Just owning your style. And that's why I respect you for that. Even if you only have them on around me and in your room or at home, wear them around the house. That's you being you, the way you want to be. And a lot of people don't even have the strength to express themselves in their own home. And that makes you perfect the way you are. It's not about the little flaws in those things. It's about them making you unique. And in that sense, in a different way, perfect. It is not wrong feeling like you want to change, though. For example, getting healthy is something to long for. And it can always help. The overall things in life. If you're healthy, you get more strength to do things you like to do. And you might even psychologically get a stronger mind as well. There's often a direct connection between physical and mental health as well. But I know you like tasty food, and I do as well. And I would never judge you for choosing a meal that makes you happy, after a hard day especially, or over something that feels like a chore. I often feel the same way, when I can barely eat and have to munch down at least something. I at least want something that I like the taste of, that gets me some nutritional value, instead of having to munch down something that is technically healthy. Oh well, getting healthy and losing or gaining weight are both sides of the same journey. You know, you shouldn't envy someone who has problems maintaining his weight. It takes effort. And it's easier finding someone to go through with it, you know? Motivating yourself isn't as easy as seeing someone waiting and wanting to see you succeed in your endeavors. And I will be here for you. If you feel like it, we can walk this road together. So, tell me, what's making you anxious? I know your story. Don't worry. All of these emotions are totally valid. Even if this is not necessarily part of you that is telling you these things. It isn't wrong that you feel that way, if you do. Just know that I will always be here for you. And to get away from these thoughts, and who knows, maybe someday you will be a person strong enough to do the same for someone else. And if not, that's okay as well. Every little step forward, even if you fail sometimes, gets you closer to the person you would like to be. I know how hard it can be. My journey has been long as well, and a lot of things have happened, even in my short years. And you know I'm here for you. When you have these intrusive thoughts and think that I don't love you or I don't care, you can always ask. For me, this is not an annoyance, and my answer will stay the same. I care, and I do love you. And don't worry, I will assure you of that anytime you need it. Even if it's just a little text, I will always pull through and give you the respect you deserve and the help you need. And remember, life treats us all hard enough, and a little kindness can go a long way. That's why I try to do little things that bring a little kindness to this world. I don't do it for me, but for the impact it might have on other people's lives, you know. You never know when someone on a train or, I don't know, in a supermarket has a hard day and doesn't know any feeling of kindness in his life right now. And while doing so, you will have to remember there's only so much you can give as well. But it might change that person's life, even if it's just a little kindness you're giving them. And it's okay not to overspend your kindness and keep some of it for people you think deserve it most. Like, I keep some for you every day. A little bit of my energy is always reserved for you. Alright? Now, were you able to calm down a bit? That's okay. Don't stress yourself. If you're not feeling well right now, you will have nothing to worry about. Doesn't matter what happened or will happen. Right here, right now, nothing is going to harm you. And you can focus on this moment right now. You are safe here with me, and you have to worry about nothing, okay? I have my phone turned off. The weather is nice and calm. I'm sitting here in good conditions with you. We've had a nice meal together, and there's nothing to worry about right now. See, you're doing great. I know it can be hard to keep your mind off that bad things that happen in your life, especially when you are right in that moment. It gets hard, I know. It's not wrong to imagine this place here in those moments, the calm you feel right now, and the hope it gives you. If you remember, even the worst moments, you will always be able to return to this place and feel the peacefulness and safety you're having right now. And you can look forward to this place expanding with new memories together with me. And even if you think there are things happening that might get you turned into a dark place, I'm still here. I'm still staying with you. And who knows what tomorrow will bring. Maybe it will be the greatest memory of your life. So just look forward to that. Let today go for a moment. Try to let whatever makes your mind uneasy go, even if it's just for a moment, okay? I know how hard it is. But if you try a bit every day, you will be growing. Sure, there will be setbacks, but step by step, you can get to a point where you're stronger. And while you get there, I will be here, every step of the way, proudly supporting you. Okay? Now cuddle up close, because I need you just as much. Without you, I wouldn't get through these hard days either. Without you, I wouldn't have a lot to look forward to. You see, you are loved and appreciated. And even if it's just my life, you are what makes it worth living. So remember, I love you. And don't worry, I will stay with you. And thank you for making my life worth living.